IBEST bring you Cambridge Standard. Hello, in this short clip we're going to talk about some points of basic pronunciation. Specifically, we're going to talk about the final consonant sounds that we have with verbs and noun plurals. So those are typically as, is for noun plurals, as in grapes, apples, oranges, in that way. Yeah? And with the verb, likes, loves, watches. And also in the past tense we would have liked, loved, hated. So it's id. So it's the final sound, the final consonant sounds that we have on verbs and we have on noun plurals. Why do we want to think about those? Because the final sound in English is what gives the grammatical accuracy and it's what communicates the real meaning of what a person is saying to another person. So let's think of some quick examples. If we think about noun plurals, usually when we're talking in general terms, we use plural nouns. So let's think of time. Seconds, minutes and hours. Seconds, minutes and hours. Days, weeks, months and years. So we can make phrases like this and we can practice to produce that final sound. So once more we go seconds, minutes and hours. Days, weeks, months and years. So we've got seconds, minutes and hours. Days, weeks, months and years. So we've got a mixture of us and us as we say the sounds. So it's for you to practice and overstress the final consonant sound. Seconds, minutes and hours. Days, weeks, months and years. That's one example we use with time. Another one, especially with Hanoi, we can think of to do with traffic. So we have city life. So thousands of cars, buses, taxis, lorries and motorbikes blocking the streets. Again, the focus is on the final sound. So thousands of cars, buses, taxis and motorbikes blocking the streets. All of them have to have the final sound. Thousands of cars, buses, taxis, lorries, motorbikes blocking the streets. So again, you overstress the final sound. It's for you to practice saying that to get that accuracy in the consonant sounds. City life. Thousands of cars, buses, taxis and lorries blocking and motorbikes blocking the streets. Let's move on and think of another example, just an everyday one. He often meets friends in local coffee bars. He often meets friends in local coffee bars. So he often meets friends, coffee bars. Again, the final sound. Otherwise it's he often meets friend in local coffee bar. And the meaning is completely lost by way of its accuracy. Remember, the final sound is there to give you that more precise communication. He often meets friends in local coffee bars for you to practice. Let's think of another where we can move between the plural and the singular. So again, you focus on producing the final sound. I'd like apples, oranges and grapes. I'd like apples, oranges and grapes. So we've got is and us. Apples, oranges and grapes. So now we mix them a little bit so that you can change the sound. I'd like apples, oranges and grapes. I'd like apples and orange and some grapes. I'd like apples and orange and some grapes. So we change the focus. And then, I'd like an apple, an orange and some grapes. Listen again and then it's for you to repeat and practice. 3 different structures. I'd like apples, oranges and grapes. I'd like apples, an orange and some grapes. I'd like an apple, an orange and some grapes. Again, focusing on the plural final sound in that way. Let's think also of the past tense, because at the beginning I mentioned ut, and id. Liked, loved, hated. So let's put that into a context. They laughed a lot as they listened to music and talked about their studies. Listen again for the final sound. They laughed a lot as they listened to music and talked about their studies. So here we also have how we move the final sound onto the next vowel. So they laughed a lot. They laughed a lot. They laughed a lot. As they listened to music, as they listened to music, here it's not so strong because listened comes before to. So we just need that slight pause as they listened to music. They laughed a lot as they listened to music. And the last part, and talked about. So talked about, talked about. We move the sound on to make it easier. They laughed a lot as they listened to music and talked about their studies. For you to practice and move the sound on in that way. And the rhythm that comes with that we'll talk about in another short video clip. And just so that we can do a little bit of extra tongue twister practice, English is full of tongue twisters, so let's think of a sound here. She says she sells 6 sizes of silk shirts and shorts. So, she says she sells 6 sizes of silk shirts and shorts. Again, you see the sentence there. She says she sells 6 sizes of silk shirts and shorts. Silk shirts and shorts. We can back chain that, as we say. We start at the end and we work our way back across. So, shorts, shirts and shorts, shirts and shorts. We put the s onto the and. Shirts and shorts, silk shirts and shorts, silk shirts and shorts. 6 sizes, 6 sizes, 6 sizes of silk shirts and shorts. Always focus 6 sizes, silk shirts and shorts. 6 sizes of silk shirts and shorts. Very difficult, but with practice and say it slowly, you make it clear, you will be understood. So, she sells 6 sizes of silk shirts and shorts. She sells 6 sizes of silk shirts and shorts. She says she sells. She says she sells 6 sizes of silk shirts and shorts. We can pause in English. That's one of the good things about English. So we can just pause where we need to. Keep the voice up. She says she sells 6 sizes of silk shirts and shorts. Voice goes down at the end. So we can chunk the final parts together. She says she sells 6 sizes of silk shirts and shorts. So in that I pause twice and the final sound is very clear. She says she sells 6 sizes of silk shirts and shorts. One for you to practice. And practice in a mirror. Try to memorize it so you see yourself producing the sounds. Thank you.